We are back. Welcome, guys, to F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. Just had a nice chat with Manuela. Listen, we're doing this plant-based diet, okay? Yes, we are live right here at the F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. This happens every Sunday on this channel, F.A.M.E_Barbados, all right, from 7 p.m. until the last guest leaves. Pretty much, this is what happens, okay? This week's theme, what's your beef? Really and truly, what's your beef? What is your beef? Up next, guys, we have Marlon Waterman. Yes, professional carver. He carves everything. Fruits, vegetables, wood, sand, ice. What else? The wall. He carves everything, all right? Sculpture. He is amazing at what he does. I promise you this, okay? Creative Carvings with a K. That's the name of the business. Yes. So if you haven't seen his work, shame on you. You know, the Honorable Mia Moore Motley pretty much just gave him some props, you know? I'd much rather have a piece of art sitting on my table, you know, than some artificial something. I'm misquoting here, but you know what? You get where I'm going with this, all right? Yes, you do. Yes, like I said before, so this is the F.A.M.E Weekly Talk. What's my name? I didn't even say my name. Mishka Maktir. That is my name, okay? Yes, and we're going to be, you know, getting more acquainted every Sunday right here on this channel, okay? Also want to say hey to Miss Rosemary Parkinson as well. She's joined us. Thank you so much for joining us. And of course, all of our past guests. Thank you so much for being a part of the F.A.M.E family, and thank you so much for joining us. So, Creative Carvings has just sent a request to be in a video. So this means that it's time for us to have our chat with Marlon Waterman. I like when I look up and there's like someone up at your door because we have Bedzu here. I want to say hey to the F.A.M E family as well, Badran and Margaret. Yeah, we're waiting. Marlon!
Hey, how you doing?
How are you doing?
I'm good.
I think if I haven't seen you in ages, you have a full face, a full beard. Wow. Welcome to the F.A.M E family.
It's a pleasure being here, and thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us. So again, professional carver. We carve everything. Tell us about yourself, Marlon.
I started carving some 24 years ago.
22 years ago?
24 years ago, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
And I've been carving. I started with wood.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went into food, very soft food carving and ice carving, etc. And I just followed through from there.
Wow. And this 24 years ago?
Yeah, 24 years ago, I started with wood carving.
Mm-hmm.
Then I went into food carving, then ice carving, then continue on and continue on. Right now, I carve like 10 different mediums.
What? 10 different mediums?
Yeah, in 2006 is when I started creative carving. After doing some free events and some promo events and stuff. And then I started creative carving with fruit carving.
Okay.
Doing bouquets and then I started baskets like 2010, 29 or so.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, it's just continuous.
Okay, before I even ask what inspired you, I want to know what's these 10 different mediums that you use?
10 or 9. All right, let me go
10
from the
or 9.
beginning.
Okay, I can help you.
All right. Wood,
Uh-huh.
fruits, vegetables, ice, wax, sand, soap, butter, styrofoam, and expansion foam.
Styrofoam? You
Yeah.
carve styrofoam?
Yeah, you could carry styrofoam and then you rub it and you make it smooth and stuff.
And butter? Who wants
Yeah,
carved
butter.
butter? Wow.
But there's use butter for buffets and stuff. Instead of ice, some people would use a butter sculpture instead.
So we just take our butter knife and just get some toast and just scoop it all off and put it on toast?
No. It's a whole process, a preparation
Wow.
and
Okay.
such.
I
Yeah.
mean, Yeah, take it to the literal
Series of
sense.
steps in leading up to carving, brother.
Sorry?
It's a series of steps leading up to carving butter.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I want to know what made you decide to start doing carving.
Well, the first time I saw carving, it was like 11, 12, somewhere around that region.
Wow.
And I saw carving. The first time I saw it was like, wow, I would love to learn how to do that. Like
Yeah.
blank bananas. And then the next time, it was around carving, the introduction or the chance to be introduced to carving came. I was just chilling, and this guy he came around. He was like asking people if they want to be on this whole carving thing. I didn't even hear him. Another friend was like, "You want to hear a price?" So I just asked you what he was saying. So then he said, "Well, you seem like a pretty good youngster. You'll be interested in carving." I was like, "Wow!" Like I couldn't believe it just comes straight to me like that. So I just took it, and from there, there's where I am at now.
Wow. So you've traveled, you've seen, because I also read in your bio that you've traveled and that
Yeah,
really.
yeah. I used to work as a chef because with food carving, I saw that voice training to be a chef because I started with wood carving and then I went into cooking, studying to be a chef. And that's where I saw ice carving and food carving. And when I mentioned that, well, that's what you're gonna do, everybody laughed. It was a big joke.
Really?
Huh?
When you said that you wanted to do food carving, they thought it was funny.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It would have been a joke, even like thinking about it. I probably would have laughed at me if it was all the other people. You know what I mean?
Well, hey, I
So
just was laughing now, right? You definitely got the last
yeah,
laugh.
I tell you, I tell you, I tell
Definitely.
you.
Wow. Okay, so
Well,
I want to know, you being that you're so good at what you do, gifted with your hands.
mm,
You also do a course. You teach at, is it Pomerine
yeah,
or?
yeah. I teach at Marine as well. Funny thing is, everybody laughed when I said that I would come back and do ice carving. And then when I went back, did the ice carving and ace it, graduate topic class, it was like the next time you see me, he coming to teach. And the
Wow.
boy wasn't laughing. It was like he's one serious person. So yeah, I teach at Marino is I just work with the associate's degree, the second year students. The students that are on their second year associate's degree, I do introduction to food art.
Okay.
Myself and Edward Beckles.
It's called
I
food art.
also compile a number of different courses that I teach privately.
Hmm.
Uh, Beginners food carving, intermediate, advanced, and I working on a wood carving module as well.
Well, so pretty much you give back to the community.
I,
That's pretty
I,
much.
I try to share this information with as many people as possible. I see
Wow.
myself as like this breathing flash stick, flash drive
Hmm.
with all information and as many people log on, I willing to share.
Nice. Someone said you also did chocolate as well. You carve chocolate?
Yeah, you can carve chocolate. That's the part Ezra Beckles and stuff. He's who's do that part. I haven't tried chocolate as yet, but
Yet.
yeah, yeah. The plan is to actually be able to carve every medium on the planet. I checked, and there has not been a human being to do that as yet.
Not
So
yet.
if I could, not as yet, I still breathing. Yeah, as long as I could achieve that, that'd be like major in the bucket list.
Wow. My goodness. Okay, so I recently saw your was it a basket you're carving with the
Yeah,
Honorable Mia Moore Motley face on it? Get a little
yes, please.
more recognition. I must say, I was like, oh my God, that's my friend Marlon. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Tell us about
That
that
was me.
experience.
Well, it all started kind of like I pitch it because the president of Barvin, Alexander, he's a me and he's do work together. Since he's got stuff with certain officials, and he'll be like, "Well, they want you come and do some fruit carving, a demonstration just to entertain the people while everything is going on. So on this occasion, he was like the movers, the got us to this new market. Me and more even be the prime minister and the you know, when they got them people that is come for the big guns, they just being like verbatim as to how it all went down. And so he told me, well, you just tell me what you want and they can get it there for you. And so it was like this is the shop now to like put the fruit carving baskets like right out there. You know, go right up on the limb. So what I did is I told him that I would create the basket for him and he could present it to the Honorable Mayor Moore, and that would look good for him. It would give me some mileage, and then it would do the fruit carving display just as a like a pro bono, a bonus. Yeah, so he was excited. He didn't know what to expect, and then when he saw, he was like he freaked out,
I
freaked
did.
right out. Yeah, it was nice. And
Wow.
she received it like stunned. She was at first she thought it was just a fruit basket, but then when she saw her face on it, she was like in awe.
Wow.
Yeah,
And that process took you how long?
the basket 3.5 hours or so.
That's so 3.5 hours just to do the basket and the entire project.
The whole process from start to finish.
Wow. So the process usually takes you, I guess it depends on what you're doing, right?
It depends on what I'm doing, the amount of detail,
Mm-hmm.
and the fruit you're working with. Different fruits is respond different. The watermelon is very volatile. The cantaloupe and most of the other melons is respond well.
Wow. So it depends. It takes you, like you say, it depends on the project that you're working on. It depends on how
Yeah,
much
the
time you make.
project and the product.
So my question to you is this: what do you do when you carve out the fruits, and what do? You eat them, like whatever remained in? I don't know. What do you do? Like say you.
You know, I try to maximize the use of all the materials, and
Mhm.
that's one of the things that I pick up from working in the industry because that's how I started getting a lot of practice from remainders of stuff, like working in kitchens and just getting remainders of stuff and practice with that after learning. Because to go and buy fruit then to do it, I would go and eat it. So that's how I used to practice with my mistakes too. I would eat all my mistakes. Like I
Mm-hmm.
go and buy six apples and practice with that, save all and eat them.
Nice.
So
It call me if you make any mistakes, right? I love fruits. I'm just
yeah,
saying.
for sure, for sure, for
I'm a
sure.
fan of fruits, man. Wow. Tell me before you go though, what is the? I mean, being here in Barbados,
Mhm.
what has the experience been like? You know, received with open arms, a little bit hesitant at first because I ain't really sure what he doing. You know.
Well, at first it was like people becoming more familiar with me now, but at first it was like, who is this? It was like it was non-existent in terms of food art being on a buffet or whatever. So you had to go out there and like build the industry, kind of put it out there for free, working for free for lengthy hours and that kind of stuff, just to show people what I can do. Then for them to be like, yes, this is unique and this is nice. So when I first spoke about like food art, people were like, "What is that?" You know. So nobody wasn't really interested in it. But over time, by putting it out there all the time, then people start asking for it. If it ain't there, where's the logo with this? Where's the watermelon look like this?
Yeah.
So then I started getting calls, you know, and
Nice.
gradually it built and built and built. I even travel and do weddings and luncheons, different events overseas and stuff.
Wow.
And traveling
Rolling
is a
deep.
help also. Not
Yes,
really.
I am. Wow. I'm sitting here like he
Well,
travels to do food art.
yeah, traveling too help open my brain because the whole fruit basket, the first time I saw a fruit basket was in Connecticut, edible arrangements. They started in Connecticut, just
Yeah.
up the street from where we were staying. And my sisters, they took me there and showed me this stuff, and it was like, you carve fruit, you should be able to do something better than that. And from there, keep practicing and practicing until I came up with the fruit basket.
Wow. Master your
Yeah,
art, your craft. Nice.
yeah, master
Wonderful.
is.
So, being that you teach at Pomerine, right? I'm going back to that. Do you do like
Mhm.
adult, like
Yeah,
a course?
I
Just
do. I do private courses. Right now, I'm working out finalizing the location. I won't say this yet because if it don't come off, then it won't go good. But it close to finalizing, and then the location I'll make it public where we'll be teaching the classes, the duration. I get over from now until.
nice. So that I guess you let us know and make sure that you tag F.A.M.E as well when it's time for us to find exactly where this class is, so I can come and learn to, like someone said, you taught them how to carve a turtle from a cucumber.
Yeah, yeah.
So I
It
definitely want to be a
really
part of that.
it really use imagine it, and I show you how to make your imagination come alive.
Wow.
Most
Okay.
of the things we do is the other people's imagination.
Wonderful. So let me ask a question. Do you have like any art just close by we can see? Because if not, we're coming
Um,
to find you, eh?
there's
Oh,
one piece. This is the music man. Uh, it's
look at me hold
small.
it for as you can see better. And you
It's
carved
called the
it?
music man. Yeah, there's mahogany.
Wow.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's seven instruments making one piece.
One piece?
It is one piece, but it's seven instruments in a combination, creating a man, etc.
So this is you sell. We can purchase, pieces if we
Yeah,
want to
yeah,
as well. And
yeah.
that,
You could even if you have an idea for a piece and I
yeah.
don't have it, I could always make it for you. You know, anything, anything. It doesn't matter. I try not to limit myself with stuff.
Wow. I'm so
I like to
impressed,
see
man.
people smiling. You know, I like to see customers smiling.
Yeah, and they get to eat the art too, which is good. When you do the fruit sculpture, the vegetables, we get to eat it, which is a plus.
Yeah,
You know,
which is a plus. Which is a
wonderful,
plus.
wonderful. So, before you go, I want you to type in the comment section like where we can find you. Where we can follow
Okay.
you, where we can come and purchase your art, get some sculpture for a party, do the course. I am coming, okay? I need to learn to sculpt. We're all coming. The whole F.A.M.E crew, we're coming, all right? We're coming to see you in
That,
action
that
because
that's
I.
that's cool. That's
Oh
cool.
yeah, and of course, the next festival, the next F.A.M.E festival, we got to make sure that we have you there because now you're part of the F.A.M.E family, Marlon.
So thank you for having me.
Yes,
And you
creative
said you need
carvings.
to type in the
Mm-hmm.
comment section
Yes, where we can
where to
find
find.
you, and yeah, what? This is great. I love it. I love it. So guys, I guess we can let you do that. Let you concentrate and do that. Carving the keys, that kind of way. Yeah. All right. So again, thank you for stopping by, Marlon. Yes,
Thank you for having me.
carving.
Very thankful for being here.
Yes, yes, and all the best.
I hopefully I will have all of the best. I want all. I'll share some with the worst. You know,
Well,
I
okay,
just
we'll take
my
some.
quota.
Yes. All right, Marlon, again, thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good evening. And we're definitely coming to look for you. We are going to be the F.A.M.E family. We're coming. We want to see you in action. We want to see you carving. We want to see you doing your thing. All right. So, again, all the best.
Thank you very much.
Yay! Wow, guys. So, we just spoke with the founder of Creative Carvings, Marlon Waterman, letting us know, the process. Listen, the man carving butter, soap, sand, wood, vegetables, fruits, ice. I think I'm missing something here though. I feel so. The butter had me. I'm like, they carve butter? Yes, he carves butter. He carves everything, man. Everything. Of course, you know how this works by now. Yeah, we need to upload this video. Make sure that we save it. Yes. And up next, we are heading into the music element of this interview, all right? We're going to be chatting with King Servant himself, okay? Yes, we're going to be chatting with King Servant. So again, make sure that you guys follow F.A.M.E Festival _ Barbados, all right? So again, we're going to be back in about a minute or two at most, maybe 1 minute. So you know how this works. When you see F.A.M.E go live, make sure that you, again, join the live, be a part of the conversation, all right? Spread the word, tell a friend. We'll see you. Yeah, we're going to see, and of course, comment. Yeah, we're going to see you in a bit. Yay!